Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from ICM. That's a figurine set which is molded in 1/24 scale. It's a new series which copies SEAL Team Fighters. As you can see, that's the second set, but of course we will also review the first set and you will be able to find its video on our YouTube channel. So, as you can see, it is still molded in 1/24 scale, and packaging should be familiar to you if you saw SWAT kits from the same manufacturer. And here you can see comparison with my hand. Box art is quite typical for this company as well. As you can see, we have this fighter in a waiting position, let's say. And then on the sides we have some information about the kit, some safety advices that is not suitable for children younger than 14 years. And on the other side, again, the same information. Here we have information about the kit itself. There are 36 parts for assembly of one figurine, and from the other side we have just the name of this kit. So let's open it. That's a typical structure, box structure for ICM, I would say, because we have this color printed top section. And then we have sturdy white cardboard box inside, which should actually protect everything inside from any possible damage. So let's open it. And here is what we have inside. So as you can see, there are several plastic sprues. Once again, I remind you that we will be able to assemble only one figurine out of all those parts. And also we have assembly manual on the bottom. We will check it a bit later, because now I would like to start with plastic parts. It's quite interesting mix of colors, let's say, because we have a transparent sprue, gray plastic sprue, black plastic sprue, which should be combined together. So let's open them. First, of course, we have this plastic sprue. It is dedicated to figurine parts, and as you can see, parts division is typical for this manufacturer as well. We have separately molded legs, torso divided into two halves, also separate pieces of the equipment. Head is molded without helmet. As far as I remember, it should be separate, or there will be goggles. Also here we have hands, and let's bring them closer so that you can see them in detail. So here you can see these parts. Note that some of them feature some pre-molded detailing, so you will have to be careful while painting them. And let's try to check the head closer. So here you can see it. It's nice molding quality for plastic kit, out of the box detailing. I think it looks really good. Here we have one of the hands. Here's leg. Again, torso here. Note that we have special guiding elements for oxygen bottles, as far as I can guess. Here we have another part of the equipment. And of course, inside we don't have any guiding elements, so be careful while working with these parts, because it won't be that easy to combine everything together. Next, we have another gray plastic sprue. This one is dedicated to various equipment pieces. Here you can see them. Let's flip it over. Here you can see them from the other side. So as I say, that's an oxygen container which should be assembled out of two parts and also combined together with this bottle. And now let's bring it closer so that you can see those parts in detail. So here they are. The special guiding elements are here. Then we have various equipment which can be used with this figurine. And molding quality is really nice, I know. I mean, look at this M4, which looks really good and attached only via one point. It's really nice, and I think it will look even better after careful painting done. Then here we have two sprues in separate plastic bags. So first one is molded out of black plastic, but as far as I can guess, that's not a plastic. As you can see, that's a vinyl. So we have those parts made out of rubber-like material. Some modelers will like it, some modelers won't, but we have what we have, and as you can see, they are bendable, which might be useful in some dioramas, of course. And the same can be said about the special tube for the oxygen mask, and here we have another tube. Really interesting design solution. And another clear transparent sprue is dedicated to googles, of course. So on one frame we get only one part, and here it is. Let's focus the camera, and now you can see it in a quite detailed way, I would say. It might be a bit tricky to paint these parts, but the final appearance will be really good. So take your time and try to get the best result you can. Then on the bottom of the box, as you remember, we had assembly manual. So I'm going to zoom out a bit so that you can see it in a full scale. So here we have parts map on the first page, also paints chart, some safety advices, address of the manufacturer, and on the other side we have marking guide, which is combined together with painting manual, actually marking guide with assembly manual. And here we have also assembly option for those who would like to build something different. So as you can see, it has figurine has googles on eyes, also this oxygen mask on the mouth, and what else? And rifle will be in the same position as far as you can see. So it will be up to you if you want to choose this one or this one. But it's really nice that now we have options, assembly options, would say, because before, as you remember, it was just one fixed option and you couldn't do anything with it. But now you can choose out of two versions of the figurine. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, if you want to discuss or say something about this figurine, write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button because it will help us greatly, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you won't miss any fresh video review, and I will see you in the next video as usual. Bye.